Arjun is a street-smart youngster with an obsession for making a quick buck. He has a chance meeting with a girl called Zoya who is looking at an expensive ring inside a glass case. Arjun breaks the glass and retrieves the ring, for which he is arrested. Inspector Shekhar is amused, but leaves him with a warning as he knows Arjun's father. Zoya gives him the reasons he was looking for to move out of his ordinary life and become rich for this girl. He steps up from playing small-time card games to becoming a bookie and strikes gold. After impressing Zoya with his wealth, he calls his father for lunch in his new house. His father, a simple man who has lived an honest life, is happy to see Arjun's success, but is skeptical of his business methods. He has a private talk with Zoya and tells her Arjun was a habitual and a smooth liar. Later that day, when Zoya questions Arjun, he is offended and blames his father's failure in life for his resentment towards him. Arjun is whisked off to South Africa, where he meets Don Abu Ibrahim and becomes his key match fixer. Rolling in money and enjoying a fast life with Zoya, everything is suddenly interrupted when the South African police takes notice. Now an ACP with the CBI, Shekhar is summoned for assisting the investigation and is puzzled to see Arjun with the Don. He contacts Zoya to help trap Arjun after letting her know of the investigation. She speaks to Arjun's father, who trusts Shekhar and requests Zoya to help him and leave Arjun if she can't get him to change his dishonest ways. Zoya calls Arjun going to a restaurant discussion. The ambush before from the cops made him confess his crimes. But the cops trace Arjun's habit and behavior and finally arrests him. Arjun is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. But Don Abu Ibrahim uses his influence to get him out of prison to use Arjun's skills for the upcoming World Cup. Arjun is released in 6 months and meets ACP Shekhar outside, who warns him to mend his ways again. Arjun relents and starts working as a bartender, where he happily lives with Zoya, who is pregnant with his child. One day, Don Abu Ibrahim visits him, where he asks Arjun to participate in this last operation so that he has enough money for the future. Arjun reluctantly agrees, where he separates from Zoya, who overhears Arjun's conversation with a bookie. She leaves and informs this to the cops. Udharan Chennai. Arjun is later chased by Shekhar and the cops, where he is shot in the shoulder. He calls Zoya and pleads to meet with her one last time before surrendering. Cornered with Zoya, Arjun surrenders with the cops pointing their gun at him. Arjun notices the ring that fell from his pocket and bends to retrieve it. Assuming that Arjun is going for his gun, the cops shoots him. Few years later, Zoya and her son are seen shopping in a supermarket. Zoya is unable to pay the full amount as she is short on cash. Her son notices it and discards his toy so she can pay the bill. Zoya realizes that he is not greedy like Arjun, where she smiles at him. Udharan.